Hello, my name is Chloe Duane of SHSU, and I'm here with Kenny James of Nintendo and Crunchyroll. Thank you for joining me here today.
Hey, no problem.
And I'm here to ask him a few questions. So the first one is, many performers have traditions before they work. Do you have any pre-recording rituals?
Not really. I am my voice's worst enemy. Sometimes though, I say I'm driving to Crunchyroll to have a session. I'm either yelling at traffic, that helps warm up. Not good though. Or I'm just sort of singing along with stuff either on the radio or pre-recorded stuff, but just to sort of loosen things up. But as far as going into, say I have a Nintendo session, those are a little more grueling. Bowser is crunchy. It's crunchy. It's crunchy. Um, I will actually just sort of growl under my breath. It's weird. It's kind of a...
Okay.
I just do it gently, and so later on when I'm going, then it's all loosened up already. So anyway, that's the name of that tune.
Are there any podcasts or specifically bands that you try to listen to whenever you're amping up and getting ready to go?
No, I have so much music on my the thumb drive in my car, because now you just plug music in. There's so much stuff on there. I put it on random and I just go until I hear something that I go, yeah, that'll work. I have what was his name? Tennessee Ernie Ford. I've used his song 16 Tons a lot because it's kind of low, you load 16 tons, blah, 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 blah. So you do that, and that way I'm doing my lower thing.
Okay.
I know, weird, right?
So I read that you have about 15 years of experience on doing theater. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So what has been the biggest help going from theater to voice acting and going back and forth as you do stuff?
Oh, what's really odd is that I started both at the same time.
That's great.
I didn't start acting until I was 40. And I decided I was going to do theater, just local theater, community theater. Never done anything professional. And I put myself out there for voice work at the same time. And once I was cast as Bowser, I still was working my regular day job for probably 10 years.
Oh, wow.
Before I discovered doing conventions. Because you don't get residuals in video games. So I drive a 2013 Kia Soul. So I ain't money bags.
Okay.
But once I started doing conventions, I had to drop theater. Conventions are on weekends, shows are on weekends.
Yes.
So, and besides that, I don't miss the rememberizing. That's one good thing about voice acting is that they tell you they have a script.
Yes.
All you have to do is be able to read and make it sound like you're not reading.
And then for stage acting, what is it? It's like a location, emotion, words, it's everything all at once.
You have to memorize all of it.
So I could see how you would prefer voice acting.
Yeah. Well, I miss theater though. Really
if you were ever gonna play a dream role in a production, what would you play?
I may have already done it. Well, except I would like to be in Les Mis someday.
Love me, Les Mis.
I got to be R.P. McMurphy in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, and that was a mouthful.
Yes.
But I had a really good time doing that. I got to die every night. It's great.
Living the dream. When you go to cons, I know that you're mostly here to work, but when you have downtime, what is your activity of choice? Where are you going?
You want to know the truth?
Yes.
I'm at the hotel bar having a glass of wine. That's what I do. I get asked all the time, "Oh, you're here in our city. Have you gone and seen this, or have you gone and seen that?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I don't get out much because you get done with the show. Sometimes it's anywhere from 6 to 9 o'clock, depending on the show. So you go back to the hotel and you just feel like, I don't have time to go out and be a tourist. And then by that time, usually everything's closed anyway,
Yeah.
except for restaurants and bars.
So, 50-50, restaurant or bar.
Get to see a lot.
Okay, so how valuable of a skill would you call networking in this industry? I read up on kind of your start and like how you posted your demos and then got invited. So how has networking really helped you?
Well, that got me in the door at Crunchyroll. Doing conventions, I met lots of anime people, and they became friends of mine. And I said, "Yeah, I'm gonna sell my house and move to Dallas and do anime." And they were like, "You should." And I said, "I'm gonna." And they said, "Well, do it." And I said, "I am." I went home after a convention one time and said to my wife, I said, "What do you think about selling the house and moving to Dallas?" She goes, "Okay." So we did. And when I got here, because I had networked with these people, Monica Real.
Oh yes.
She was like, "Send me whatever demos you have." I said, "They're old," but she goes, "Just send me whatever you got, and I'll make sure that it gets to the right people." At the time, it was Funimation before it changed to Crunchy. But so she helped me get in there. And next, took a little while, but then I got an email or a phone call, I don't remember which, saying, "Oh, can you come in and do this thing?" So,
just for the walking path.
Yeah, it helps a lot.
Okay. And then final question. So as of this year, I believe it is the 20th anniversary since you got casted in Mario Super Strikers. I believe the voice lines were recorded in 2004 and it released November 2005.
That's kind of what I remember, but I can't swear to that.
Oh, really?
I may have recorded in early 05. And the game definitely released in, I think it was Q4 of 05. So yeah, it's somewhere 19-ish, 20-ish. It's squished together, but yeah.
But either way, congratulations. That's a huge achievement. 20 years and you are the Bowser. That's amazing.
Showtime.
And then, so final question. Do you have any advice for people who want to do what you do?
One thing I say to people very often is, if you want to be a voice actor, first be an actor. And by that I mean either take some lessons or classes, or at least do community theater, because you learn to take direction and you learn to develop a character and to just get you in that mindset. Because standing behind a microphone and somebody's on the other side of the glass is just as scary as being on stage. Trust me.
I believe you. 50
I go into Crunchy and I know a bunch of the directors now, but I never know what I'm gonna do. I describe it as the Forrest Gump box of chocolates of voice acting, because you never know what you're gonna get. So go in there and I'm like, what am I doing? This thing. So you got to be ready. Got to be ready to just do it.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome so much.
I think we're all done.